Hello and welcome to my weekend cigar. I'm Gary Korb, and this weekend I had a chance to take the Camacho Broadleaf Toro for a taste drive. I'll have more details for you shortly, but first, let's get the stats. The Camacho Broadleaf selection is made at Diadema Cigars de Honduras, S.A. in Don Lee, Honduras. The Toro is rolled to a classic 6 inches by 50 ring. The body and strength are full, very full, okay? The wrapper is a Honduran broadleaf over Honduran binder with Honduran and Dominican filler. And you'll find the Camacho Broadleaf selection in boxes of 20 cigars and 5-packs at where else but Famous Smoke Shop Online, the internet's #1 source for great cigar deals. Okay, let's get to the backstory on this very lovely looking cigar. Now, last fall, Camacho Cigars announced the release of their Camacho Broadleaf selection. Now, when you hear broadleaf, you may naturally think of Connecticut broadleaf, right? Such is not the case with this Camacho. Calling it a bigger and bolder smoke, the driver here is the Honduran broadleaf wrapper, okay? Now, I am thrilled with the amazing work our master blenders in Honduras have done, said Ottinger Davidoff, CMO, Edward Simon. He says the darker broadleaf wrapper adds a lot of excitement to the cigar experience as it endows an oily, almost silky appearance and a creamy note to the taste profile. Okay, now Camacho also claims that the blend takes complexity to a whole new level in a medium intense smoke with a rugged and unapologetic flavor profile. All right, I guess we'll see about that shortly, but for now, Camacho Broadleaf selection is available in 3 sizes: the Robusto, the Toro, which I have here, and the Gordo, all rolled in traditional size formats. Okay, up next, my Camacho Broadleaf Toro experience, but please keep in mind, your experience might be different. All right, now to start, this Toro is really beautifully handcrafted. You know, it has a nice firmness and it's beautifully rolled. I also like how the copper-colored band, looks against the wrapper. The wrapper seems to have a finer tooth also than the Connecticut variety, and the cap was perfectly applied. And when I cut it, the cold draw issued a combination of, raisin. It tasted like raisin and figs. Okay, now as the burn got off to a good start, the opening puffs had more nutty quality. Okay, the sweet notes followed, complemented by the nutty flavor. Also on board was the slight peppery spice that also lingered on the finish. So smooth, savory, and balanced layers of spice, roasted nuts, and sweet tobacco were center stage. Now, earthier notes drifted in during the next couple of inches as the body flipped to medium full, and that's when I believe I had crossed the border into Camacho territory. Okay, now at the midsection, everything was running smoothly. The only new taste I picked up was this like a wine, tannin-like note. The cigar had become pretty full by this time, and the strength was also building. Now, mostly earthy and mostly woody. The sweetness, was gone, but a hint of that tannin flavor sort of held on. And in the final inches, the cigar was just a full-bodied flavor bomb. Okay, now also, even earthier, with only a trace of wood and nuts remaining, I couldn't believe I smoked it down as far as I did. Now, I'll leave it here by saying you should probably have a good meal before you smoke it. Don't go away, because my final thoughts are next. Now, this Camacho Broadleaf Toro was one wild ride. It looked so harmless and perfect, but what I didn't know was that this Honduran forward cigar was loaded for bear, and I like Honduran cigars. Now, they really put the old Camacho punch in this cigar. It's very deep, it's very flavorful, especially in the first half. You have that woody nutty layer, then the sweet spicy layer, then the earthy layer. It gets a little darker in character in the second half. And like the Aladino Cameroon with its Honduran grown wrapper, if you like good broadleaf, this Honduran variety is definitely something you're going to want to try. That said, I think the cigar is really a better match for experienced cigar smokers. Yes, the Camacho Broadleaf Toro is quite a smoke. Now, I thought it was really very good with my coffee, but I think it's also made for a good rye whiskey. And there you have it. Remember, you'll find the Camacho Broadleaf selection and the many other fine Camacho cigars at famous-smoke.com. And for more cigar reviews, advice, and news, follow us at cigaradvisor.com and on all of the popular social media channels. If you like this video, please check like and share it with your cigar smoking friends. For my Weekend Cigar, I'm Gary Korb, and thanks for watching.